afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4. It's Friday.
It's a frozen Friday. Hope everybody got wherever you were going safely today.
It was frightening this morning.
It was. It was really bad.
And that's topping our news today. Of course, the snow. Gary Canalti is standing by to tell us how much of it we got.
Boy, that's a pretty shot, isn't it?
Yeah,
With the Christmas lights. First comes the snow, then come the plows. We'll give you updates on when you should expect certain areas in Madison to have their roads cleared.
And Arizona Senator Kirsten Sinema leaves the Democratic Party to become an independent. We'll tell you why she says she did it and what this means for the balance of power in Congress. First, taking a look at downtown Madison, down State Street. Bustling, I think, is the best way you can say it. Melting snow equals fog and drizzle. Gary Canalti is in the backyard. How much did we get?
Well, here in the station, we got about 5.5 inches of snow, but amounts varied across southern Wisconsin. I'll have more on that during our main weather segment. But you can see the snow wound down very quickly early this afternoon and now has pulled off to the east. Here across southern Wisconsin, these are radar snowfall estimates. And you can see the heaviest snow fell pretty much where we thought it would, over toward Crawford and Richland counties. A little bit less through much of the rest of southern Wisconsin, but it was a general 3 to 5 or 6 inch snowfall. A little heavier amounts, like I say, west of Dane County. Visibility is right now dropping in a few areas as fog starts to develop, and we'll start to see that become more of an issue as we head through the overnight hours, along with drizzle and maybe some freezing drizzle. Right now, temperatures are above freezing, so we're just melting the snow. But if temperatures do drop below freezing, like they are in the northern parts of our viewing area or getting close to it, then we have the possibility for some freezing drizzle. But right now, Dane County, pretty much above freezing. 33 right now in Deerfield for the cold spot, 35 in Sauk City. Look for mostly cloudy skies, areas of fog and drizzle. Temperatures holding nearly steady in the middle 30s through the evening hours. As we check out first warn traffic, here's the view of I-39, 90, 94, that interchange on the east side of Madison. Traffic moving pretty steadily. The main roads right now are mainly just wet, so we're not seeing too much in the way of problems. A little bit of a slowdown northbound on US 12, heading northward out of Middleton. Otherwise, look for pretty good traffic conditions south and east of Madison on I-39, 90, 94, and north and west of Madison on 39, 90, 94, and US 151. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Well, some roads around Madison are clear now, but some are still waiting to be plowed.
Our Tahlil Moeddin is on the road right now. Tahlil, where are you and what are you seeing?
We actually
I don't know why he can't hear you.
The road because we are having some technical issues, so we will have to check back in with you guys.
He should be able to hear you.
We're having some technical.
Got it.
Apparently, we're having some technical issues. We'll get back to Hill later. Jackknife semi and at least 2 other vehicles blocked a ramp at the I-39, 90, 94 interchange this morning. Around 11:20 a.m., footage from the Wisconsin Department of Transportation's 511 traffic cameras showed one semi partly off the road on the ramp from I-39, 90 to Highway 30. A car could also be seen on the roadway sitting perpendicular to the direction of travel. Another semi was struck directly behind the car, with at least one more semi queued up behind the scene. The ramp was cleared off and back open a little afternoon.
Crews have been out since early this morning working to help keep all of the roadways clear, and that includes the State Patrol working with local officials to help cars that slid off highways or to investigate other accidents, and there were a lot of them today. By midday, the State Patrol responded to more than 80 different incidents across southwestern Wisconsin, and Duty Sergeant Craig Morehouse says that number can change from storm to storm.
It varies a lot depending on the amount of snow we get, how fast we get it, the temperature of it also, and it'll vary too, depending on day of the week and time of day and that sort of thing.
State Patrol says traffic issues have quieted down as the snow has slowed down this afternoon, but they will continue to coordinate with local officials, and that can be as simple as making sure a plow comes through to clear a road after a crash if more snow fell while those lanes were blocked.
Here's traffic conditions right now on the state's 511 website. You can see there's a lot of green, meaning good winter driving conditions, but beware of the purple. The purple indicates that there are slippery spots, so use caution.
Boy, that's a big improvement, though, from earlier today.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, all the snow has created lots of difficulties for people trying to get to work this morning.
And that meant AAA got a lot of calls. Our Catherine Merck spoke to them about their responses this morning and shares their tips on driving in several inches of snow.
Mark and Susan, I'm in a residential neighborhood just off of McKenna Boulevard right now. And as you can see, some of these residential neighborhoods continue to get more and more plowed. There's some drivers coming through here getting through okay. But AAA says they're still responding to some cars like this one here that are trapped in snow and stuck and can't get out. I asked AAA earlier today how long the response times would be, meaning that if you called them right now, how long would it take for them to come and help you out? They weren't able to give me an exact time, but they did say it was going to be all hands on deck throughout the day helping people out. If you're heading home later tonight, AAA says even if you have a car that's supposed to be good in this type of weather using four-wheel drive, there is a word of advice before you get out there this evening.
So even if you have, a truck or an SUV, make sure you're still leaving plenty of following distance, you're slowing down, driving appropriately for the conditions.
As people start to make their evening commutes home, AAA asks that everyone be on the lookout for both AAA crews, other emergency drivers, or just people that are getting stuck, and make sure that if you see that kind of situation, help them out if you can. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck for News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. In other news this Friday, Watertown authorities are investigating after 3 people died in a house fire overnight. Police and fire crews responded to the 100 block of Western Avenue shortly after 12:30 a.m. for an initial report of a house fire. When they got there, crews found the house engulfed in flames. Firefighters were then told that the residents were still trapped inside. Crews tried to rescue them but weren't able to make it inside because of the smoke and intense heat. Crews then worked inside and outside the home to put out the fire, but the residents died before firefighters could reach them.
Brittany Griner is back on U.S. soil tonight after being released from Russia in a prisoner swap. Griner arrived in San Antonio, Texas this morning, ending the American basketball star's nearly 10-month ordeal. The 2-time Olympic gold medalist was arrested in Moscow in February on a drug possession charge. Meanwhile, former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan remains jailed in Russia after the Biden administration's efforts to free him failed. Whelan's sister spoke about her brother this morning on CBS.
The hostile, weak foreign nations taking Americans prisoner and holding them as hostages. This has to stop, and my brother needs to come home.
Russian President Vladimir Putin said the prisoner swap involved compromises, but that more trades are possible in the future. Senator Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona announced today she is leaving the Democratic Party and registering as a political independent.
Deborah Alfarone is on Capitol Hill with reaction.
Arizona's Kyrsten Sinema helped box food at a charity event in Mesa, Arizona Friday. It was her first public appearance since announcing she's leaving the Democratic Party to become an independent.
Today's announcement is a reflection of my values, and I think the values of most Arizonans who are tired of a political system that pulls people to the edges and really doesn't reflect who we are as a people.
The first-term senator confirmed she will be keeping her committee assignments.
I look forward to continuing my service, working across the aisle with anyone to get stuff done for Arizona.
The move comes just days after Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock won Georgia's runoff election, adding to the Democrats' narrow majority in the Senate.
Democrats are downplaying the switch, saying it'll have more of an impact on her re-election plans than it will in the Senate.
I don't believe this is going to shake things up quite like everyone thinks.
Sinema, along with West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin, are both considered moderates. They've often been at odds with the Biden agenda, but the White House said it considers her a key partner on many of its biggest pieces of legislation.
We have every reason to expect that we will continue to work with her successfully.
Sinema, who was censured last January by the Arizona Democratic Party for not going along with a plan to change the Senate filibuster rule, is up for re-election in 2 years. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Sinema joins two other independents in the Senate, Bernie Sanders of Vermont and Angus King of Maine, both of whom caucus with the Democrats.
Well, all unicorns have a place to frolic freely now in Los Angeles County. Officials there have given a young girl named Madison a pre-approved unicorn license. Madison sent a letter, a handwritten letter, to the county asking for permission to keep a unicorn in case she ever finds one. The county posted...
They've got a plan ahead.
Isn't that sweet? The county posted her letter on Facebook and approved the request, and they also sent Madison a stuffed unicorn to have until a real one finally appears in her backyard. Good planning.
You got to dream.
Yes,
you gotta
do.
Dream. Nothing says Christmas more than tubas. Well, at least in Wisconsin they do.
They do. Tomorrow is the annual Tuba Christmas concert in the Capitol Rotunda. We'll have a preview live right here in our studio when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. Thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You can even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. And what I love about Plexiderm is this is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm. Please send me more." It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it. I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines, like, it's amazing.
You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself, I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real.
This holiday season is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome back, everyone. Alexa, thank my driver.
That's all you have to say to show your appreciation to your Amazon driver under a new Alexa feature that started this week. In addition to the thank you, the driver will get a $5 tip paid for by Amazon. Amazon will keep paying those $5 tips until a total of $1 million is spent. The 5 drivers who get the most thank yous during that period will each get $10,000 plus another $10,000 for a charity of their choice. Again, just say, Alexa, thank my driver into the Alexa-enabled device, and the thank you and tip go to your most recent delivery driver.
Very nice. Well, despite that, Americans' wealth continues to slip. Data from the Federal Reserve that was released today shows the net worth of households and nonprofits decreased in the third quarter with a loss of nearly $400 billion. However, it's not as bad as the second quarter loss when Americans' wealth plummeted more than $6 trillion. The decline is said to be driven primarily by a drop in stock prices.
Well, nothing says the holiday season quite like the sound of tubas and
euphoniums.
Euphoniums, thank you.
That's right.
Is there one here?
For 48 years. Is that 48 years, Steve?
48 years, yep.
Tuba players from across the state have gathered in the Capitol Rotunda to play Christmas music.
Tuba Christmas is also a special holiday tradition here on Live at 4, and Steve Tweed and the guys are back with us in the studio. Happy holidays, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
A couple of rough years with the pandemic, but here we are, back together.
We missed 2 years, but here we're back.
So how does this work?
Anybody who plays tuba or euphonium can come and register tomorrow at noon and play in the concert. We rehearse from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and then the concert's at 2:30. So any level, you know, professional to the person that just picked up the horn can play.
And you wouldn't immediately think this is tubas and Christmas music. It doesn't seem...
And that's why they do it, because the tubas don't always get the melody in most other things, but now we do. So
what's the most fun about playing these instruments?
I just think the sound. I mean, the low sound is what I love.
Yeah.
So
show us the euphonium. What's the difference between your tuba, Steve, and that euphonium?
It's the length of the tubing, basically. So
it just produces a different sound.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
So
well,
mine's longer than his, so it's a deeper sound.
And with that, we present the Tuba Christmas. 1, 2. Sounds great.
Thank you.
Tuba Christmas 2022 is tomorrow afternoon. As Steve said, all players are welcome. Register at the First United Methodist Church. The musical performance from 2:30 to 3:30 on the first floor of the Capitol Rotunda.
Correct. And you have a rehearsal at 1 o'clock,
1 o'clock
right?
is rehearsal.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there time for one more?
We do.
Okay.
All right.
We'd love to.
All right.
Happy holidays, guys. Thanks for coming.
You too.
And 1, 2, 3.
whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean, and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off, and as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick Pen with your order. The Quick Stick Pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick Pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
At McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo, we know that hardworking people want the most value for their money. At McGann's, we've already sorted out and selected the brands that we feel offer you the most bang for your buck. From young couples to senior citizens, we offer a huge selection at prices that will fit your budget. And remember, at McGann's, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
I've got a secret. I did all of my holiday shopping in one place. Do you want to know where? At the WISC Company in Middleton. I found Bagolini purses for Mom, Fraser fur candles, my sister's favorite, earrings for me, even Weber grill accessories for Dad. And their holiday showroom, it's a wonderland. So this season, check out the WISC Company, my holiday happy place.
Well, take a look at this. It doesn't get any more Christmassy than this. The West Bank city of Bethlehem marked the start of the festive season by lighting up its Christmas tree in Manger Square. The annual event was attended by thousands of spectators and featured a fireworks display and a nativity show. Christians believe Bethlehem, which is situated in the occupied West Bank, was Jesus' birthplace.
It's beautiful.
It's spectacular, as it should be.
Well, it sure is pretty out there with all that snow.
Looking like Christmas now.
You know, now we just have to get the snow off the roads.
Yeah.
You know, some of the roads still are kind of slick, especially ones that haven't been plowed or treated, but at least temperatures have been a little bit above freezing, so we'll melt a little of the snow. Unfortunately, that could lead to fog like we're seeing there. I'll have your first warn forecast in just a couple of minutes.
After heating and cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Get in on the action of the game with the Island Sportsbook. Browse the latest lines and betting options. Make your wagers and cash in on the fun of the Island Sportsbook. And here's another good bet. Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Treat the golfer on your list to a stay and play package on championship courses. Gaming, dining, entertainment, there's something for everyone with Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Oh, what fun to experience more at the Island.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm sure some people had their doubts late last night when it wasn't snowing, but once the snow started, it came down hard. And looking at some of our latest snowfall reports, the heaviest snows were just west and northwest of Madison, kind of where we thought they'd be. 7.5 inches in Mount Sterling and Crawford County. Spring Green report of 7 inches, 6.5 in Mount Horeb, 6 inches in Boscobel. Here at the station, 5.5 inches. Officially at the Dane County Regional Report, 4.2 inches of snow. We'll have to see if that gets updated, but that's probably pretty close to where we ended up. This is Snow Vision, which is a radar estimate of snowfall, and you can kind of pick out the areas where there was some heavier snow, and that was mainly northeastern Iowa, parts of southeastern Minnesota, into west central Wisconsin, and the amounts started to come down a little bit as you headed toward Madison. But high-resolution radar shows the snow pretty well gone, maybe a couple of flurries east of Madison, but for the most part, that will be heading out. And as we look to the west, really not seeing anything to the west, even though we'll see a lot of cloud cover. It'll be foggy. We'll see some drizzle or some freezing drizzle at times, but right now I think precipitation will be relatively low through the weekend. However, now we've got snow cover on the ground through much of Wisconsin except for the northeastern portion of the state and out to the west as well. So assuming we have a fair amount of snow cover into next week, that next shot of cold air that will come toward the end of next week will come over pretty much all snow-covered ground and be able to come in full force into Wisconsin. Temperatures right now are right around freezing or a little bit above. Fortunately, a little bit above, because if they start dropping below freezing, you could start to see some patchy freezing drizzle. But we're starting to see some areas of fog form. Thickest fog right now appears to be near Lake Michigan, but with time, we'll probably see much of southern Wisconsin have pretty widespread fog. It remains to be seen how dense it'll be. But three things you need to know: with those temperatures above freezing, that'll melt the snow, and we'll see fog. We'll also see some freezing drizzle in areas where temperatures drop below freezing. Most areas, though, should be at or above freezing. And then the next system next week will bring a rain or a mix of rain and snow from Tuesday into Wednesday, and that will change the snow Wednesday night into Thursday. And right now, the computer models for that are showing perhaps a 2 to 4 inch snowfall from one of the computer models. The other one just waiting for it to update it, but that one was showing about 1 to 2 inches of snow. So again, we'll probably freshen up the snow and then see a shot of cold air toward the end of next week. Planning your night, look for a low of 35 in Mount Horeb, 35 in Wanakee, 34 in Sun Prairie. So you can see we're just at or a little bit above freezing. 36 for the low in Janesville, but 33 in Baraboo, Wautoma, Camp Douglas, right around freezing. So that's where freezing drizzle is a little more of a possibility. High tomorrow, 37 degrees with fog and drizzle, and maybe a rain or snow shower chance in the afternoon into tomorrow evening. Sunday, cloudy with fog in the morning. Monday, look for a high of 39. Actually, that Monday should be cloudy, but on Tuesday, we'll see rain as winds pick up, and then that will change to snow Wednesday night into Thursday. And notice those temperatures dropping back off as we go into the Friday, Saturday time period. Low 30s on Friday, and then upper 20s as we head into next week. weekend and the start of the week right before Christmas. As we check out first warn traffic right now, here is the view of the I-90, 94, 39 interchange. Traffic moving pretty steadily. We had that accident, of course, earlier this morning at this interchange, but right now not seeing any problems on the Beltline or I-39, 90, and 94 on the east side of Madison. Travel times right now about 16 minutes either direction on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. So some good news there, but again, roads that get wet and if temperatures drop below freezing, they could become a little slippery, but I'm not thinking we're adding any more precipitation. It'll be mainly the fog and the freezing drizzle that we'll have to watch out for tonight.
That was a slippery snow this morning. People are spinning everywhere.
Right, because it's a slushy snow, so that just traps water. Because when you slide, it's actually a thin layer of water that forms underneath your wheel. You basically hydroplane. And so a slushy wet snow, yeah, that's a good.
It always takes us a while every year to kind of get our
yeah,
snow
but that's the kind of snow that everybody's going to have some problems
I had to
with.
turn around like 4 times because the roads were blocked.
So
take it easy out there.
Yeah, hopefully things will get better.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Gary.
Let's see how the roads are doing right now.
Our Tahalil Moeddin is out on the roads. Hi, Tahalil, where are you right now?
Hi, we are driving down Fish Hatchery, one of those major roads. So city leaders say right now they're focusing on the phase 2 of street cleanup. So that means major roads like this one and intersections, they've got those well in hand. And we can kind of pretty clearly see that as we drive down this road. Not much snow on the ground, a little bit of traffic, but that's not atypical for this time of day. So when they're moving into phase 2, that means they're going to be focusing on those side streets, your neighborhoods. That's something that they're going to be working towards well into the late hours. They say that process takes about 12 to 14 hours. That's something they started just about an hour ago. So still a lot of work to do, but when it comes to those major areas, you're pretty good to head out.
Wait, Tahalil is not driving. Our photographer, Jim Rader, is driving.
We have another camera facing Tahalil, but it's not operating right now. So she's in the passenger seat, buckled in.
And it doesn't look too foggy out there, Tahalil. It looks like things are pretty clear.
Yeah, not looking too foggy. There's some dew, but nothing that's really going to obstruct your view.
All right, traffic moving along.
Much improved from earlier.
Indeed.
Tahalil, thank you very much.
Be careful out there. We previewed this year's Tuba Christmas earlier, and did you know the tuba almost became the official state instrument of Wisconsin?
As a matter of fact, there was an effort to make it so back in 1983, and here's how we covered the debate back then.
When a bill is introduced and passed, a lot of hot air goes through this building. Well, today a bill was introduced that will finally put all that hot air to good use. State Senator Carl Otte is introducing a bill that would make the tuba the state musical instrument. He wants to put the tuba alongside the badger and the sugar maple tree and Anago siltloam and the robin, among others, as official symbols of Wisconsin. A news conference with UW tuba instructor Mitch Gershenfeld and a Rotunda tuba concert kicked off his campaign.
I think the tuba has a lot to offer for the state of Wisconsin. Our heritage is German, Polish, Slavonic, and when you think of the types of music that come along with those types of heritages.
And tuba players tend to be rather independent-minded people.
The big brass echoes in the Capitol will have long faded by the time lawmakers take up the tuba bill. And no one will dare predict the outcome of the senator's proposal. But any state that can consider having trilobite as a state fossil ought to have the tuba as a state instrument. Mark Kane, News 3, traveling at the Capitol.
And the bill to make the tuba the state instrument did not make it out of committee. Despite lobbying by accordion enthusiasts, Wisconsin remains without a state instrument.
Isn't that interesting?
Only 8 states have one.
Well, I think we might need to bring that debate back.
I think especially 43 years of tuba Christmas.
And the perm years. Not
that we don't need to bring back. All right, coming up next here on Live, before we take you behind the scenes in Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical.
And then coming up next hour at 5, Madison is often called one of the best cities to live in the U.S. But for people of color, it can be far from it. We'll tell you more about a new survey coming up at 5.
Happy holidays from our Dwellings family to yours. Happy holidays.
much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now, there's Color Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it.
It's weightless and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special. Order this holiday season and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
New at 5, our alert day is still in effect. The First Warn forecast team are monitoring the conditions to prepare the city for tonight's impact.
Several inches of snow today will lead to areas of fog as it starts to melt a little bit for tonight. We could see some drizzle or freezing drizzle. I'll tell you what temperatures will be like at 5.
Ahead at 6, this morning's snowstorm caused a lot of problems on the road. AAA talks about their responses and shares tips on driving in winter weather tonight at 6.
Here's a shot of downtown Madison, a foggy downtown Madison.
That is a wintry picture, isn't it?
It really is. Makes you cold looking at it. It's Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical arrives on Netflix on Christmas Day, but it makes its debut in movie theaters today.
Rick Damigella reports.
When I grow up, once upon a time, there was a little girl who was trapped.
A Tony Award-winning musical gets the movie treatment in Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical.
Matilda, my name's Miss Honey. I believe you're a genius.
It was absolutely amazing because there were so many kids there, and to meet everyone, like the buzz going around with everyone there, it was just so much fun.
The film's director knew the material very well as he was nominated for a Tony Award for the stage production.
My task, as unusually as the director of both, because often the director of a stage show would be replaced by somebody else when you make a film, for good reasons, I think. So my task was to direct it almost like a different person, and to be able to let go of some of the things I loved on stage and find new ways of doing what film does best.
They're like troublemakers, Wormwood. They make such a lovely sound when they snap.
Emma Thompson plays harsh headmistress Miss Trunchbull.
The amount of energy required to inhabit that costume was unusually large. You know, you've got to fire on all cylinders. But the psychological reality of the person, again, it's the same sort of work. You know, why is she like that? Well, she had a terrible childhood. Her parents were very cruel to her. You know, she's not really, it's not the children that she hates, it's her own vulnerability.
Who's doing it? In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Well, are you looking for some great holiday gift ideas? We've got you covered.
Boy, Christmas is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Can you believe that already?
No, 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Consumer Reports has some great kitchen ideas and perfect stocking stuffers when Live at 4 continues.
Well, Thanksgiving is in the books. December is here. We've turned the calendar.
Time for Christmas magic.
We are here at the Bruce Company with famous Lisa / Mrs. Claus.
Not Mrs. Claus.
And we want to beautify our space, maybe something new. We're getting our bins out.
We've got everything here that you need to Christmasify your house from roof to basement. And so stop in. We've got beautiful Wisconsin-grown fresh-cut trees. We have lights. We have ornaments. We have greens, wreaths, garland, like everything you need.
All right, love the greens. Moving on to the kids, 2 great kids events. First of all, the reindeer fly-in, December 11th.
Right, one of my favorites. So that's a Sunday from noon until 2. It's a free event, a community event. You stop in, you can see the reindeer, which are adorable, by the way. You can talk to their handlers, learn some fun facts, and there is an opportunity to have pictures taken in the reindeer sleigh. There is a fee for that, though, so just be prepared.
But a perfect, memorable moment that you want to capture for years.
I think so, too. Great for on your fridge. Also, we have letters to Santa. So the Garden Center has a mailbox, and I have on good authority that there's a direct route to the North Pole. And so if your kiddos drop a letter in and the address is legible, I promise they'll get a letter back from Santa in the mail.
I just have to say, you guys do everything great, but it's these kind of things that really just bring that extra touch.
And it's so much fun.
So much fun.
So
we
much
also
fun.
have the tree walk where you can coordinate the numbers and pick your top 3
Yeah,
as
so
well.
you just go and you look at all of our upwards of 25 themed trees, vote for your faves, and you're in the running for a $100 gift card.
Thank you, Lisa. Stop into the Bruce Company, make your beautiful, beautiful home magical. I'm Emmy Fink.
And I'm Lisa Briggs.
And you're buzzed into Madison.
Update your home with fresh paint from Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer with a stain-resistant finish. Its washability ensures easy maintenance with a beautiful finish. A gallon of DuraClean flat interior paint is now on sale for $19.97 after rebate. Frog Tape protects your paint projects from spatters, drips, and paint bleed with Paint Block technology. Save big money on Frog Tape products at Menards. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
The new year is right around the corner. Starting a new business or jump-starting an existing business? Your new partner should be MadisonMediaServices.com. MadisonMediaServices.com is Wisconsin's digital marketing one-stop shop. With over 15 years of experience in social media marketing, paid ads, Google mapping strategies, consumer-friendly websites, e-commerce upgrades, and more. For a free marketing consultation, visit MadisonMediaServices.com.
Well, as we check out First Warrant traffic, here's the live view of the Beltline at Stoughton Road. Traffic moving pretty steadily in both directions. The roads are just wet right now. Main highways seem to be in pretty good shape, but it's the secondary roads and side streets. A lot of those that haven't been plowed or have just been plowed recently still could be fairly slippery. As far as the traffic map right now, no problems on the Beltline. Just a little bit of a slowdown at Stoughton Road. I-39, 90, 94, east side of Madison, no problems. About normal traffic times on the Beltline, about 16, 17 minutes either direction between University Avenue and I-39, 90. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville on I-39, 90. 17 minutes middle to Sauk City on US 12. Downtown to Sun Prairie is 19 minutes. That's your News 3 Now First Warrant traffic.
Thank you, Gary.
Let's get another check on the roads. Our Tahalil Modine is live outside with photographer Jim Rader. Oh, that's a much snowier scene than we last saw you, Tahalil. Oh, now we can see you. How's it going out there?
That's right. Yeah, so we definitely wanted to show you some of these side streets we talked about earlier. Right now, we're in the campus area off of Regent Street. So these are the roads that the city is going to be focusing on within the next few hours. They've really taken care of those major areas already, but a lot of that snow in the majority of Madison, really, because, you know, more side streets than main roads, is yet to be picked up. So that's kind of what you're going to be dealing with as you're pulling into your driveway later tonight, heading home. But they're definitely on it. They say it's going to take about 12 to 14 hours to get it done, so up into the early hours of the morning. But we've got about 150 snowplows out taking care of this. So.
And remember alternate side parking so they can get the streets cleared. All right, looking good out there. Well, not great.
Well, better. Thank you, Talu. We'll check back in a little bit.
Well, imagine juggling a soccer ball for 48 hours straight without sleep, all while taking care of your other daily needs like eating, using the bathroom, even brushing your teeth and shaving without letting the ball touch the ground. Well, that's what the current record holder, Ricardo Neves, intends to do while in Qatar for the World Cup. On December 13th and 14th, Neves aims to extend his current record of 34 hours and 5 minutes to around 48 hours in a grueling test of physical and mental stamina. The juggler says that the demands of keeping the ball off the ground and the lack of sleep take their toll, I would imagine.
Boy, sign him up, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Well, if you hadn't started your holiday gift shopping yet, don't worry, you still have some time left.
A little time left. We all know that finding the right gift for everyone isn't easy, especially if you're trying to stick to a budget and you're too busy to do a lot of research. Well, that is where the product testing gurus at Consumer Reports can help.
Tanya Christian, a home and appliance reporter with Consumer Reports, joins us today from the organization's headquarters in Yonkers, New York, to reveal some of the top-rated, value-focused gift ideas. Thanks for being with us today, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, thank you for having me.
First off, how do products earn Consumer Reports' much coveted recommendations?
Yeah, well, as you said, I am joining you today from our headquarters in Yonkers, New York. And here we have over 50 state-of-the-art labs that can simulate what consumers will feel at home with the products. In addition to testing thousands of products, we also have what we call CR member surveys. And that gives our readers the chance to give us their feedback on products, and we get an owner satisfaction rating and a reliability rating from that. We then combine our owner satisfaction and reliability ratings with our own test scores from the lab, and we get an overall score. From there, we take the best of the best and we give them
A little bit about some of the products you have on the table in front of you.
Yeah, so for the coffee lover on your list, we have the Nespresso Essenza Mini. It is just $142 right now at allmodern.com, which is pretty much like a $60 savings. And what we like about this is it has a very quick brew time, so you get your coffee or espresso sooner, in addition to the fact that you can control the strength of your brew, which is nice. So it gets excellent ratings in our tests for those two. For the kitchen, we also have the Dash Digital Tasty Crisp Air Fryer. So a lot of people have an air fryer on their wish list. They love this. It's like the best thing since sliced bread. And this is just $40 right now at Target. In our test, it gets great ratings for its controls, its ease of use, and it's super easy to clean, which who doesn't love that? We also have this Duo from Green Reserve Pan, an 8-inch and 10-inch non-stick ceramic pan. And what we love is that in our test, we realized these are very durable for their non-stick coating. They're also PFAS-free, so you do not have to worry about that. We've tested it. They are PFAS-free, which is great.
Now, you also have something there for aches and pains that we could all use. Tell us about that.
Yes, this is the Renpho R3. So for under $100, right around $70 with a rebate, you can get a massage parlor in your pocket. It's nice, lightweight, compact. So if you travel, sometimes you're on an airplane, you get a little crick in your neck. This is great. Take this out, and it gives very good deep tissue massages.
How about a good stocking stuffer?
Yeah, so what we love about the One More Comfo Buds Pro, the price, first of all, because it's 50% off right now, so just $50, and it's a fraction of the cost of the Apple AirPods, but it gives very similar audio quality, and the design is similar as well.
Oh, very good. And lastly, any last-minute gift suggestions for the procrastinators among us?
Yes. So for the procrastinators, our go-to is gift experiences. So a local restaurant, a night out at a local restaurant is great. Also, a culinary class would be great, or even the spa. These are nice gift experiences. Or if you have a first-time home buyer on your list, someone who might like techie things, gadgets, how about Consumer Reports subscription? It's a great gift, and you will be contributing to a fairer, safer marketplace, which is Consumer Reports' mission.
Great ideas all around, Tanya. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you.
Thanks. Same to you.
Well, the final check of your forecast coming up.
Habitat Restore is full of great finds at great prices for a great cause. With a unique inventory of high-quality, low-cost goods, you can save money and feel good about your purchase. Shop Restore Dane County today.
How do you use your energy? Inspiring a spark of creativity? Working hard to reach your goals? Thinking outside the box to bring your vision to life? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
It's Steinhaffel's winter mattress sale. Now's the time to snuggle up with a new Beauty Rest mattress. Queen Beauty Rest mattresses start at just $449 and get $200 in Steinhaffel's cash when you upgrade to the new redesigned Beauty Rest Black. More luxurious and comfortable than ever. Get comfy and pay only $49 a month for a Beauty Rest Black Queen mattress with Steinhaffel's 72-month financing. The winter mattress sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking for all the advanced features or something with a lower upfront cost, with Rheem heating equipment, you can stay comfortable even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today, serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Gary Canalti alerted us to the storm earlier this week, how the city is keeping the streets safe, and the first steps toward Madison's efforts to repair harm toward people of color. That's coming up at 5.
Celebrate a decade of thanks with us
at Gio's Garden Holiday Party.
Live December 9th at Goodman Community Center and streaming worldwide.
With fun and fundraising to help families of kids with special needs.
Find all the details at geosgarden.org.
Here's the live view of the Edgewater Sky Camp. Just a little hazy fog here in the Madison area. Most of the snow is over with, other than a few flurries closer to Lake Michigan and Milwaukee. Starting to see some thicker fog in the Milwaukee area. Visibility is down to less than 2 miles. Still 9-mile visibility here in Madison. And temperatures are a little bit above freezing. That's good news because we're not seeing any freezing drizzle. It's bad news because it's melting the snow and adding to the moisture in the air, so we'll see more fog. Across Dayton County right now, 34 in Mount Horeb, 34 in Oregon, and 33 in Deerfield. Look for cloudy skies, some areas of fog and drizzle this evening. Temperatures holding nearly steady in the middle 30s.
Thank you, Gary. Monday here on Live at 4, we'll head to the movies with film critic Will Loper.
And we go behind the wheel of the all-new 2023 Honda HR-V with Harvey Briggs. Harvey says it's Honda through and through. That's coming up Monday on Live at 4.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well-trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
For back pain, I've always been a take 2 and call in the morning guy. But my new doctor recommended Salonpas. Without another pill upsetting my stomach, I get powerful, effective, and safe relief. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien, owner of The Healthy Place. I'm excited to tell you about our new Wild Theory CBD products that will get you high fives from everyone you know. Wild Theory's new groundbreaking formula has higher levels of the good stuff, and it packs surprising results. Is it legal in Wisconsin? Of course. Is it potent? You bet. Will you love it? I'm sure of it. Stop by one of our Madison locations or visit findyourhealthyplace.com, type in high five, and our website will hook you up.
Need life insurance? SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife, Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Well, neither rain or snow or dark of night keeps the news hounds from reporting the best animal stories of the week.
Here's Louie and Oliver with this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, monkeys gone wild.
Dancing dogs compete,
and Christmas comes early.
But first, are you having a hard time finding someone to watch your rabbit when you go on vacation? No problem. Introducing Airbnb Spa and Boutique. It provides luxury accommodations for bunnies. Each bunny gets an individual pen. The pens have padded floors and a little Persian rug. The newly opened hotel already has a growing waiting list. It offers spa packages that come with massages and pampering, and all profits go to a local animal shelter. Winners all around.
A banquet fit for monkeys was served at the annual Monkey Fest in Thailand. Monkeys are viewed as a symbol of this province. Throngs of them ran to and fro, at times fighting with each other, while the crowds of visitors and locals grew. As the carefully prepared feast was brought toward the temple, the ravenous monkeys began to pounce and were seen devouring the largely vegetarian spread. And this is not just monkey business. The festival raises thousands of dollars from tourists.
It was dog eat dog at a European pup dancing championship in Stuttgart, Germany, with plenty of tails wagging. Dogs and their owners took to the dance floor to compete in several categories, including heel work to music and freestyle. Judges were looking at technique and artistry, but also the interaction between dog and owner. Dog dance originated in the U.S. and is based on basic dog obedience. Typical tricks include leg slaloms, backward walking, sidewalk spins, and running between the legs. In the end, it's all fun to watch.
Finally, Christmas came a little early to a pair of rhinos at the Whipsnade Zoo in London. Staffers gave Zawiya, a one-horned rhino, and her mother, Bahan, big gift boxes full of their favorite foods. Mother and daughter obviously enjoyed the gifts as they quickly started to devour delicacies like cabbage, carrots, and hay. Zookeepers say the 3-year-old rhino calf and her mother would love to see visitors during the end-of-the-year holiday season.
And that's this week's edition of the News Hounds Now Update.
All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. They're big pickpockets, too, by the way, the keys. That's our time for now. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe out there. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.